What if luxury wasn't about more, but about better? What if space, light, and intention could transform even the smallest home into something extraordinary? Welcome to a world where compact living meets quiet opulence. Where every line is deliberate, every texture refined, and every detail speaks in whispers instead of noise. This is not just a home. This is a philosophy. The power of less. In a compact home, every square meter matters. But within limitation lies a powerful opportunity, the ability to curate, to refine, to choose only what truly belongs. Minimalism is not emptiness, it is clarity. The absence of clutter allows the presence of beauty. Clean surfaces invite calm. Open space becomes a luxury in itself. Here, nothing is accidental. Each object earns its place, contributing not just function, but feeling. A single chair is no longer just seating, it becomes sculpture. A table is no longer just utility, it becomes a statement of proportion and balance. And in this restraint, the home begins to breathe. Light as a design element. Light is the most powerful material in this home, and it costs nothing, yet transforms everything. Large windows invite daylight to pour in, dissolving boundaries between inside and out. The glow shifts throughout the day, painting soft gradients across walls and floors. Morning light is crisp and energizing. Afternoon light is warm and embracing. Evening light softens the edges of the room, preparing it for rest. Reflective surfaces, glass, polished stone, subtle metallics, catch and scatter this light, amplifying its reach. Artificial lighting is gentle, layered, and intentional. Recessed fixtures disappear into ceilings. Hidden LED strips trace architectural lines. Warm tones create intimacy. There are no harsh glares here. Only a quiet, continuous glow. Materials that whisper luxury. Luxury in a minimal home is not loud. It is tactile. It is felt before it is seen. Run your hand across a smooth stone countertop, cool, solid, timeless. Notice the softness of linen drapes as they move with the breeze. The subtle grain of natural wood beneath your fingertips. Materials are chosen not for excess, but for authenticity. Muted palettes dominate, creamy whites, soft grays, earthy beiges, allowing texture to take the lead. Matte finishes replace gloss. Organic textures replace ornamentation. Even contrast is controlled, a black metal frame against a pale wall, a dark ceramic vase resting quietly on a light wood surface. Nothing competes. Everything complements. Smart design, invisible function. In a compact home, intelligence is hidden in plain sight. Storage disappears into walls. Cabinets blend seamlessly with their surroundings. Doors open without handles, guided by touch alone. Furniture serves multiple purposes. a bed with concealed storage, a dining table that extends only when needed, seating that adapts effortlessly. Technology is present, but invisible. Wires are concealed. Systems are integrated. Function never disrupts form. This is design that anticipates life, simplifying it, supporting it, without ever drawing attention to itself. The result is a space that feels effortless, even though every detail has been carefully considered. The emotional architecture. A minimal luxury home is not just seen, it is experienced. There is a stillness here. A sense of calm that settles the moment you enter. Without visual noise, the mind begins to quiet. Without excess, attention returns to what matters. You notice the softness of the air, the rhythm of light, the comfort of space that is neither too full nor too empty. This is where design meets emotion, where architecture becomes atmosphere, and where living becomes intentional. Statement through simplicity. In a restrained space, one element can speak volumes: a sculptural chair placed with precision, a single piece of art that commands attention without overwhelming the room. A carefully chosen plant bringing life into the neutral palette. These are not decorations. They are focal points, anchors that give the space identity. Because when everything else is quiet, one voice becomes powerful. Flow and continuity. Compact living thrives on flow. Spaces transition seamlessly from one function to another, living to dining, dining to kitchen, without interruption. Flooring remains consistent, creating visual continuity. Colors stay cohesive, allowing the eye to move freely. There are no abrupt stops. No unnecessary divisions. Even the smallest home can feel expansive when it flows like this. It becomes less about square footage, and more about experience. Luxury is often imagined as grand, distant, unattainable. But here, luxury is daily. It is the feeling of waking up in a space that feels calm. It is the ease of finding exactly what you need, exactly where it should be. It is the quiet satisfaction of living with intention. This kind of luxury does not demand attention, it earns appreciation. Over time, it becomes not just a design choice, but a way of life. The future of living. As spaces become smaller, expectations grow larger. People are no longer seeking more space, they are seeking better space. Smarter space. More meaningful space. The compact luxury home represents this shift. A move away from excess, toward essence. A recognition that true comfort lies not in how much we have, but in how well we live. In the end, this is not about design trends or aesthetics. It is about intention. It is about choosing quality over quantity, calm over chaos, and purpose over distraction. A compact home, thoughtfully designed, becomes more than a place to live. It becomes a place to feel, to think, to breathe, and perhaps, to rediscover what luxury truly means.